All right, I'm back on the other side. I know you guys on the podcast heard me. Okay, now I'm back, so what's y'all can hear what's going on. All right. Once again, I want to say I appreciate everybody coming back and rocking with your boy. Now, I do have a goal that I am trying to get to, and I need you guys' help. I am trying to get a vehicle. Oh, you say you can't hear me? What? No way. Hold on. Yeah, give me a sec. Y'all give me one moment. Let me fix the sound. All right. Come on in. All right. I'm finna get back on camera. All right, guys. I'm about to try to see what's going on with this app. I see y'all can't hear me. Okay, you can hear me now. All right, great. Okay. I was getting worried because I know y'all can hear me. Okay. All right, so let me start over again. Sorry about this podcast, people. I got to do this over again. All right, first of all, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight onto the show. Uh, Me and my wife is very grateful for you guys doing just that. Uh, Man, I got a lot to talk about tonight. I really miss talking to everybody. But I had a lot of things going on in my life that I'm about to break down. Uh, Trying to get my camera perfect. Okay, all on me. So anyway, y'all know that my son got hit by a car. He's slowly just started recovering. I had a lot of expenses that I had to take and take care of out of pocket because of that. Right now, don't have a sound vehicle because of other things that went on to the other vehicle I had. It was a dud. Man, life been kicking me in the ass. So that's why I'm telling everybody for the donations so we can my goal is to try to get 400 this month, and I know I can do it. I know we've done it before, and we're going to try to do it again. So uh I just need everybody's participation. All right, I'm back, guys. So anyway, checking on the wife right quick. I just want to say that if everyone that follows me, because we got 49,000 followers, donated $1, every time I catch on live or whatever, we can meet to the goal. Might surpass it. I don't know, but I know we could at least meet to the goal. So if anybody can, that'd be great. I am about to show y'all my where you can donate to, because I know somebody's gonna be like, well, what can we donate to? So I'm about to put down my Cash App so y'all can donate to that, and my new Venmo. Give me 1 second. Or Rumble Rants, whichever one you choose to do. And we gonna put my Venmo. And my Venmo is with the @ Okay, so I'm about to make sure it's a ticker. I'm gonna put it right there in the bottom. Now we're gonna create the text. Hopefully it will show itself. I don't know why I did that. Okay. All right. Now you'll see it. All right, we got it. So if you're on my podcast, the Cash App is the Cash App sign, the real Joel Davis. Also, Venmo is at JDMN 2024, which is Joel Davis Media Network. So that way you have a chance to see it, know it, and all that good stuff. So tonight we got a lot to cover, ground to cover. We are going to talk about what in the world is going on in the liberal world. Now, usually we don't talk about the liberal world like that, but yeah, it's it's pretty insane right now. They're having a civil war within themselves. The civil war all came to light the the last debate. Now, at this debate, if you did not see it, Biden performed poorly. When I said poorly, I mean this dude did not even know he was there. And because he performed so poorly, he got everyone in his party saying, we can't trust you to lead the country and be a representation of the party. While you got a lot, it's easy, man. You just download the Cash App and add a checking card to it. They'll show you everything on how to use the Cash App when you download it. Pretty self-explanatory. But as I was saying, when this fighting began, the mainstream media didn't help it at all. All of a sudden, CNN turned their back all the way on Biden. And y'all know it's bad when CNN does that. Uh, y'all give me one moment. All right, I'm back. Y'all didn't hear me. Anyway, uh, they're going to report what they're told to report. And during this time, we have noticed that what they were reporting was not factual information. And because of this, things have now came to an end. Now, I am about to share with you guys some of the stuff that's been talked. So give me one moment here as I go into a deep dive on where we have arrived in this crazy situation with what's being said about Biden. Give me one moment. All right, we about to. Now y'all probably won't hear this on the podcast, but I will edit it out, edit it in, and get it taken care of because this is right now a live podcast, and not to mention too, it's very informative information. So let me go and find some of these clips. Let's see here. We filter in the last. Okay, hold on, guys. All right, yeah, I'm back. Can y'all still hear me? All right, I'm back on the podcast. I hope everybody can still hear me. If you can hear me, put a one in there. Let me know that you can hear me still, even though I'm not on screen right now. But I hope y'all can still hear your boy. What's up, Bill? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, Bill, put a one in there because I'm currently got my camera off. Just trying to make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, good, fantastic. So y'all can hear me. All right. So let me go share what we have heard recently about the days of Biden. That has been very, very disturbing. So I'm gonna try to play some of these clips that are not long. It's gotta filter out the see if I can filter out what they are. Video, okay. That's what I need. Under 4 minutes. All right. We are okay, we're gonna go up here and look at this TV ad here. Again, this is fair use, fair use. This is the New York Times. This is from a radio news station, WMUR TV. I'm about to go and share this joint right quick. All right, good. Everybody can hear me. Hold on. All right, we're gonna full screen it, and we're about to play it, man. Y'all about to hear it in real time. Fair use, fair use. Make sure my stuff is connected. All right, everything's good to go. All right, we're gonna go ahead on and play the clip and let y'all hear this real time.
Yeah, guys, here's just a sample of what the Times editorial board.
All right, let me go try to see.
Yeah, guys, here's just a sample of what the Times editorial board released earlier tonight. Quote, voters, however, cannot be expected to.
Audio's not playing. I don't know what's that about. Hold on, y'all. I have some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on here. I knew it. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me try to see if I can get this audio. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm finna find out what's going on with my. All right, let's try again.
Yeah, guys, here's just a sample. He will not continue to run for re-election. We spoke with voters in New Hampshire tonight about this very issue. They tended to agree.
I got sound.
I was sad.
So it's got to be this video.
New Hampshire voters still digesting what they saw on the presidential debate stage, but one thing was clear about President Joe Biden.
He was having trouble completing sentences.
He was scared, a little disoriented.
The Democrats' performance raising new questions about his age and competency, appearing multiple times to stumble through his words and lose his thought.
Dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if
The debate raising new alarm bells for some Democrats. Political analyst Scott Spradling says instead of a race about important issues, Biden's age is now front and center.
It most certainly does not do anything to dispel or push back on his ability to serve
it's the
another
video,
4 years.
guys.
This basic fitness question
so
is now in all caps and being yelled at all of us.
Biden back on the campaign trail today in North Carolina and trying to push back against those very questions and criticizing Trump for making multiple false statements on the debate stage.
I ain't never experienced that
as well as I used to. But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth.
Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump, who's only 3 years younger than Biden, continues to press that age is not the core issue.
Joe Biden's problem is not his age. It's not his.
We're going to go with something else.
Anything, really. It's got no problem other than it's his competence. He's grossly incompetent.
Now, the New York Times editorial.
Go back to getting us a better video. That ain't it. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that they had a video that freaking messed up. Let me all right, let's try this one.
What they're expected to talk about, of course, obviously. The White House spokespeople for the president remain adamant that he's capable.
Joe Biden.
In fact, the meeting was put together by our Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Hannah Flood is in the Life Center for us with what they're expected to talk about. Of course, Hannah, obviously all the concerns about the president's performance at last week's debate.
Yeah, good morning. The president is faced a lot of criticism about his performance. The White House spokespeople for the president remain adamant, though, that he is in good health and capable of running the country for another 4 years. His press secretary says his lackluster debate performance was because he had a cold. Today's meeting at the White House with Democratic governors comes after Governor Tim Walz, our governor, orchestrated a private call amongst this group yesterday. They reportedly talked about the debate and the rhetoric that has emerged in the last week.
I don't think anybody sugarcoats this. I've been through this. Many of you have covered it. You know I'm a poor debater, and you've seen it happen. But I think the question is how does that impact how the country runs? How does it impact what an election looks like?
Again, so they're all getting together just to talk about things. At this time, no indication the president is considering stepping aside. But with the most recent poll from CNN showing the president trailing former President Trump by 6 points, at least one Democrat in Congress is now questioning the party's decision.
I remain hopeful that despite all the input from his own staff and perhaps from some family members, that he'll look at these numbers and realize that this is a hill just too high for him to climb.
Now, these are one of the most prominent Democrats in the party. Now, I'm about to show you my camera now since I'm available to do that temporarily. These are one of the most prominent Democrats, leading Democrats in the party. I think this guy has been in politics as long as Biden has. And he's basically saying the same thing everyone else is saying, don't want to say. That's been lying for months. Hey, this man is not fit to lead. Now, this is what's more crazy about the situation. Biden had the governors about 6 days ago meet with him at the White House. Allegedly, was being said around the campfire. They were all trying to convince him to drop out the race. But there's a problem with that. If Biden drops out the race, they have to go with Kamala Harris. And let me tell you why they would have to go with Kamala Harris. It's not because they want to. It's because if they don't, it will be so much chaos within the party that they would fall apart before it even gets off the ground for elections coming up into the finish line of September. Because you already got black women, liberal black women, excuse me, let me be specific, are saying if Kamala doesn't get picked to be on this party, we're leaving. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying here. There are black liberal women threatening the party already, saying if Kamala Harris do not be his replacement, if he chooses to drop out, they are going to make a fuss that is going to distract their whole goal to win, allegedly, or try to focus on trying to get seats and stuff in the government based upon that. So right now, the Democrats are in a rock and a hard place. And Kamala Harris' numbers is no better than Joe's. Just a smidgen. In fact, if Trump and Kamala Harris went neck to neck right now tonight, and there was an actual election, Trump would kill her in numbers. And let's don't forget now, Kamala Harris is not a good debater. We see how cool, calm, and collect Mike Pence got her unwound with all of the facts that they could not back up, or could not, of all the facts they unveiled about their plan, and she couldn't defend. So imagine her going against Trump. Trump knows how to rile her up. She would be disastrous on that stage. So they're stuck. They have no one. They can't go with a Gavin Newsom. Who the hell knows Gavin Newsom? And the people that do know him, when they look it up and see how shitholish that California is, they're not going to vote for that man. They will be a damn fool. San Francisco right now is literally a shithole. When I talk about human shit tracker telling you where to walk in and out of on the street. If you don't believe me, listen to Jericho Green's commentary. Follow him on YouTube and other platforms. He will tell you how bad it is. He lives in that state. Not to mention, guys, it gets even more insanity as we speak. Because me and my wife was even talking about this. This is the guy that is allowing pedophilia, allegedly, like behavior, to go on with this 10-year age difference that they passed. A 27-year-old can take advantage of a 17-year-old and it don't even be a damn felony. They stopped the death penalty. There's soft on crime. Gascon in Los Angeles, all you got to say is you're a black man and you feel like there's the white man against you, and he's just going to let you walk out of prison and walk out of jail and commit another major crime, maybe murder someone. So no. Then they say Whitmer. Whitmer sucks. All the people she allegedly had a hand in that nursing home scandal in Michigan, and plus the lady sucks at giving a full speech of what she's going to do, they ain't gonna work. Then they said, well, what about the I think it was some kind of governor they were talking about. Oh man, who were they was talking about? Oh, they were talking about Michelle Obama. Michelle's not gonna run because, for one, everybody knows that Michelle Obama and the Obamas, when they ran in 07, 08 campaign, or 07 campaign. The economy was super fucked up. People had lost their houses or losing their real estate. People was getting tired of the Republican Party at the time was not getting through to the American people. Bush had played the same fucking card of, oh, I slashed taxes and this, that, and the third, and I'm going against Al-Qaeda and 9/11. They felt like nothing was accomplished. They got kids dying left and right, and the war wasn't over. Okay. Obama made a promise to them that he would get bin Laden. That's how he turned around and got in there. And he just was a smooth talker. He said everything that everybody back in that time period, even I fell for it, I ain't gonna lie, that how we were feeling. We wanted something different. We wanted a new face. We wanted someone that was gonna go to bat. And that's what he did at the time. He played that card. And then when he got in, we found out that his plan was nowhere near what we thought it was. He was trying to take the U.S. and make it damn near a universal health care system like Canada. And then he knew how to campaign. He knew what to do, how to make the moves, and what to say. And he knew how to get Black Americans that were going through what they were going through in a very bad state at the time. Hey, I'm the Black president. Look what I've accomplished. Just give me a chance and I can accomplish more. And he knew also how to smooth talk women, especially Black women. And he know how to smooth talk poor white Americans at the time that were in, I would say, some of the southern region. So Obama was a good talker. Fast forward now, he can't slick talk like oil no more. People done seen too much. The times has changed. What's up, MAGA? The times has changed. And they already know that if Michelle would have won, it would be him running the country. They already feel like now he's running the country. So no, Michelle would not beat Trump. Sorry. I don't know why these liberals keep saying that. And you got even some of these Republicans saying that stupid shit too. No, she would not. It's not going to happen. Because here's the thing why it's not going to happen. A lot of Black men are leaving the Democratic Party, like I have. And they have realized that this is not the game plan that they want their kids to be involved with, and vice versa. Oh, we already know that, MAGA General. The Black fathers that are trying to build something, that are this new generation is trying to get married and have morals, even the ones in the streets, even some of these rappers, and that's what's crazy. You got rappers now. We're talking about not the play rappers, the ones that were selling drugs in the street, hustling, are pulling for Trump. Happy birthday to MAGA General. Today is his birthday, y'all. Give a shout out to my boy, man. Me and MAGA General been rocking for years. Like, that's my dog, bro. That's my homie. And I'm telling you, that young man there, that's like my little brother. Oh, we gonna talk about that tonight too, MAGA General. We ain't finished. Now, I may have to use some commentary from my boy Greg stuff about that, but we gonna play some of those clips too. I'm quite sure he'll let me use fair use on that. All right, so let's go ahead on here and play a little bit of that out.
And call on someone else.
Okay, if the president were to step down, Democrats would have to act quickly. The Democratic National Convention, where the candidate will officially be nominated, is mid-August. It's coming up fast, and many states are starting to finalize their ballots for that convention. Meanwhile, the White House says the president will be much more engaged on the campaign in the weeks ahead. That will include a rally in Madison, Wisconsin this Friday. We will, of course, bring you any headlines that come out of that meeting with the president and Democratic governors today.
I got a question though. How they gonna keep him awake from the campaign trail? Because they already said that man don't operate between 10 o'clock in the morning to his nap time is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And after that, that's it. So I'm just trying to figure out how they gonna do this. I just want answers. That's all I'm saying. Me and my wife been trying to say the same thing. We want answers. How this man gonna be on the campaign trail and be alert that many hours? Because when you're doing a campaign trail, you even campaigning into the night. Like your late nights don't wrap up to about midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning, wherever the hell you at. And then y'all know that he can't sleep in no 10. He's got to get right back up again, 5 o'clock in the morning, do meetings, and get ready to go again. So, no, I don't see this shit happening, bro. I don't see this campaign trail working out for old boy. I mean, I just don't see it. Maybe it's me, but I just don't see it. It's just not going to happen. This is not nowhere near a good look for this cat. That is, sure do. I didn't see the steering part, but I felt like the debate was very fair. I was proud of the debate. I just feel like that now the debate just exposed what we as Republicans been trying, us as conservatives, been talking about for the longest. The guy is not capable of leading this country. And I don't know why people keep trying to push like he is. He's not able to lead this country. It's just not happening. All right, we're going to show some more clips. Y'all give me 1 second. We got another clip we got to show. Hold on. We got a little couple of clips to show today. Hold on for a second. All right. Here's another one that's coming out. This is a 48-second clip. This is from Fox Business. Okay. All right, y'all give me 1 second. This is a short. So let me share the short right quick. We're going to go on presentation. All right, let's see if I get this. I can't get this in full screen. But I'm going to play this so y'all can hear. Fair use, fair use.
Report that Hunter Biden has been joining White House meetings and staying close to his dad following the debate. And Politico says Hunter was one of the loudest voices pushing his father to stay in the race. Trisha, Jill Biden, there has been criticism of her that, and again, Politico reported that it was Jill and Hunter that both were pushing him to stay in the race. And this is criticism against Jill Biden. And I'm not saying this has been reported and written. She wants to stay in the White House. She wants to be the first lady. She wants to get the treatment.
She wants the Vogue cover. Part 2.
There you go.
Look, yes, power is very hard to let go of. Jill Biden is making that incredibly clear. But this is at the expense of our national security, at the expense of democracy, as they always say, is so at risk.
There's this new NBC.
All right, y'all saw that part. So why do Jill want us to put her elderly dementia husband through all of this, along with Hunter Biden, who's claiming he's just a good son to his dad? Why do he want to put his elderly father through all this stress? I'm going to tell you what it is. For one, you're right. It is power. Jill is running the country, allegedly, because it's been reported behind the scenes. It's her and his advisors that's telling him what to do. So Jill is the president. You know, Kamala's not. Hell, every time you turn around, Kamala's either going to a summit that we ain't never heard of, or her ass out the office chilling. Then you got the son, aka I can't get enough of that coke and that crack cocaine. Hunter Biden. Hunter got a lot of legal shit going on. Hunter needs daddy to make sure that shit don't go south. So when you got two leeches surrounding a feeble old man who used to be the master leech, they learned it from him. He taught them this shit. You reap what you sow, bro. He taught them this. Why I don't feel sorry for Biden at all. Biden taught these people this stuff, and it's coming back to haunt his ass. You taught that family how to be power hungry. You taught that family how to lie and hide, and it's coming to light. And now you don't have no support. Well, I mean, you got the Democratic Party that supports you and saying, well, we don't want you to go out, you know, too bad. We just want you to look at the good of the country. And now they're making excuses for Biden's son support and pushing him to stay in the race, talking about he don't want his father to go out looking bad. Bullshit. He don't care about his daddy going out looking bad. That man worrying about his ass not getting no legal trouble. We know this shit. I don't know why they keep lying to this man. Keep lying to people like this. Talking about he don't want him to go out bad. He really do care about his daddy. No, he don't. He don't care about his daddy. Let's look at some more reports here. That's going on here. Let me look at some more reports here. I'm gonna see if I can get that other sound bite up of that other show, because we had so much problem with it playing. I'm gonna see if I can get this one up. This is by NBC.
Tough summer. As his only public event today focused on extreme weather and emergency management. For 5 days, the president has not answered reporters' questions.
Mr. President, will you drop out of the race?
He has relied on scripted remarks using a teleprompter.
We've invested a record more than $50 billion.
The White House said today it wants to turn the page after a debate performance crisis that some Democrats say has raised questions.
I think it's a legitimate question to say, is this an episode or is this a condition?
All right. This is actually, and if you're on my podcast, like I said, I'm going to take the sound bites tonight, edit it down over the weekend, and put the actual one we're recording into the show. This is not, I repeat, this is not a one time or every now and then thing. They said this has been a condition going on with Joe Biden for a while. Joe has been going through this type of energy, and everybody has not really came forth to talk about this because they were instructed. What I'm hearing from valuable sources all across the internet that we can rely on, you can look it up for yourself, was told never to talk about this. This was an in-house secret. You know how they say that open secret, that everybody knows something going on with somebody, but they try to ignore like they don't know what's going on? That's what was going on with Biden. This has been an open secret for a long time. And everybody should be ashamed of themselves. It really is. Because they already knew that this thing was getting worse by the day. I mean, if someone got memory relapse like that, and they can't remember stuff. I'm gonna tell you now, I've seen that happen to my great-grandfather. It gets worse over time. You can't stop that shit. It's gonna get worse over time. I mean, yeah, you can slow it down a little bit with medical treatment, but this man is 81 years old. I want y'all to keep that shit in mind. Someone in their 80s already get dementia, it's a wrap. That shit comes fast as hell. So ain't nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. And you still got these jackasses, but we gonna keep on. We gonna keep it 100. That's what we're doing. We're gonna keep it 100. Let's continue with this little bit of
today,
stuff.
the first public call to exit the race from a House Democrat.
We must call on him to give the ultimate sacrifice of saying that he will step aside because that's the best way to save our country.
Another Democrat with a warning.
I just want him to appreciate at this time just how much it impacts not just his race, but all the other races coming in November.
At the White House briefing today,
He had a cold and a bad night. I would not see this as an episode.
I want her fired. When are y'all gonna get smart enough to fire this broad? This is the only House spokesperson, White House spokesperson I've ever seen that whenever she says some bullshit to try to cover for the president, they allow the president to go back out there and just make her look stupid. Like, I would have been quit. I was her. I would have been quit. You see what that Jen Psaki did? Jen Psaki, she quit. She knew what the time it was. She knew Biden was full of dementia. She knew that everything she was gonna say, he was gonna come back and say something totally different and make her look like an idiot. She got tired of it. That's why she quit. This chick here, she just want that title so bad. She just keeps on letting that happen. I'm just gonna stay here. I love the title, and I'm just gonna allow him to just talk that bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry. I would have been quit. I know my patience. And I would have said, yeah, he had a cold. He been doing a lot of flying and all this shit. And he would have came back and said, oh, no, it's not because of that. I just, these things happen. I had a bad night. I can't debate like I used to. What? Oh, my God, bro. He's a walking PR nightmare. He really is. And this here is mind-boggling. But at the same time, entertaining to see these fools continue to cancel themselves out. I mean, there is no help for them right now. They are toast. They really are. They damn if they do, damn if they don't.
After repeated questioning, Karine Jean-Pierre defended the president as physically and mentally fit.
Is anyone in the White House hiding information about the president's health or his ability to do the job day to day?
Absolutely not.
The New York Times reports that in closed-door meetings, several current and former officials noticed the president increasingly appeared confused or listless or would lose the thread of conversations. New tonight, NBC News reports that first son Hunter Biden joined meetings with the president and senior staff this week in the West Wing. Reaction from senior staff described as, what the hell is happening? The White House.
Senior staff said, what the hell is happening? Why is the first son, aka the crackhead of the year, is sitting into these meetings when we talking about some highly classified shit? I tell you why. Because your president is not here. Now, allegedly, they said he had a medical emergency tonight while in the air. I've been trying to track and see if that's true or not. But hey, if it is true, they might be switching him out with a clone. We'll find out. I mean, I'm just saying, I've seen stranger stuff. Not trying to talk conspiracy theories, but hey, and he come back all refreshed and all sharp-minded. You know what happened? He might have got yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. But that was Laura Loomer. She said he had a medical emergency. Allegedly. So they said it may be untrue though. But I don't know. Because Laura Loomer, I think she's a pretty solid lady. And I don't think she's gonna just report about something like that unless she's got confirmation of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But hey, who knows? But I do know this. Yeah, you're right. This man is in bad health. Now we're gonna fast forward. Now we're gonna talk about my and shout out to my boy Black Conservative Perspective. I know he's not gonna mind me using some of the clips of his show because he does good work on finding these people on TikTok and stuff, expressing how crazy things have gotten. But I'm gonna look up his material where he talks about some of the stuff that this woman Joy Reid keeps talking about. So let me go up here and look at some of his stuff. He's got the better commentary. I ain't got to look for it. He's already got it on his stuff, and I can just play for y'all what they're saying. Hold on for 1 second. Let's see what he's got. All right, so let's talk about Joy Reid's introductory. Again, this is fair use, fair use. I'm about to go in here and play that beginning part. Let's see what this guy here. So let's talk about Joy Reid's mental breakdown right quick.
Look, it's going to be.
All right, this is fair use, fair use. I'm gonna share it with y'all. This is my man's Black Conservative Perspective. Follow his channel. His man has amazing commentary, and he puts it together. He don't never stream live. This man sits down and really do this himself. I think Greg, aka Black Conservative Perspective. I think he does all of his videos, his own videos, and I think that's pretty impressive because as many views, as many followers I had like Greg, I'd be to hire somebody to do my stuff for me. I'd be like, hey man, this is what I need. Now this is how much time I need out. But hey, you know, when you're used to doing something yourself, that's just what it is. You know, you want it to be done right. You know how you want it, so you do it yourself. So shout out to my brother, man. All right, I know we ain't talked in a minute, but shout out to Greg Foreman, aka Black Conservative Perspective, my dog. All right, let's jump into this.
Look, I'm just going to be honest. I mean, everybody comes on the air and says all this great stuff, but behind the scenes, it's a full-scale panic. People are passing around legal memos, PDFs are flying back and forth on WhatsApp, trying to figure out what are the options, how can you replace Biden, how do you get him to do it in a way where he feels respected as he should be respected, who should Kamala Harris's vice president be? The conversation on air and the conversation off air are completely different. And so it's the same thing you saw with the Trump situation, where people would come on air and defend Trump, and then you talk to people and then we got a crazy candidate. We don't have a crazy candidate. We have a great candidate. We have a beautiful man. We have someone who loves this country. We have someone who has given his all. I mean, his all to the last drop for this country, but he may not be able to get across the finish line.
Y'all, I get so sick of Van. I really do. Van is so beta male. Like, you can just smell the beta-ness coming off his freaking screen when you see this guy. He's just so weak, man. Oh my God. oh, he's a beautiful man, and I just hate to see him like this. Oh man, shut your ass up. You ain't giving a damn about that man like that. You ain't worrying about Biden like that. You just know that you got to actually be a journalist now. See, this is what's making them upset. A lot of these jokers now got to be real journalists and news anchors. They have to do research. They're going to have to report and rely on real sources. They can't handpick no more. And it's pissing them off because they had the easy layup about Trump since 2016. So we're talking about 8 years of sitting on your ass, not doing the work of research of these stories. And now it done came to light that you got to put in work and you're depressed. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when a chick or a dude that's a gigolo have all their life been scamming and leeching off people, and one day their biggest catch, their biggest leech source, just one day gets up and just tells them it's over and just completely shuts down on their ass. What happens then? They start freaking out. Oh God, what am I going to do? So that's what it is. MAGA, let me tell you something. I know it might not have been the best debate based upon what our expectations were, but I'm going to give CNN a B- because it surpassed my expectations, because I did not think that they were going to really do the mute by the book and everything else and not have an audience. I really thought that they were going to turn around and switch it up and be like, all right, I'm going to have an audience and have the Biden cheer team to try to throw off what Trump had to say. So I'm impressed. And I'm glad that this debate was scheduled the way, and this was not their idea. This is Trump's idea. And Joe agreed to it because he and company agreed to it because they want to show the world that they was not afraid of Trump or whatever demands he wanted to debate on the main stage. Well, now they done effed up. And they can't go back in reverse. They can't say the next debate, I want to have a monitor here. I want to have note cards and Joe. They can't do it now because people want to see, can he sustain? No, I don't think he should. I think now Trump just is pushing to debate him now, basically to troll his ass. And I would Trump, I wouldn't do it. I would not, because the giving is good. You didn't expose what he is. He don't need another debate. He don't need another do-over. In fact, this is perfect. Let it stay in everybody's mind that he's not capable of doing the job. Because now, if he does the debate again, and let's say Biden really screws up, now people are going to look at Trump like he's trying to be a bully. And Trump don't need that right now. He's in a good situation. He should just focus on the campaign at this point. I wouldn't even try to do no more debate. I would say, you know what? We good, bro. Until old buddy gets his health back or whatever, I'm good. I ain't worried about no more debates. And I just think that's what it is. I think that's the card I would play. I would not debate him no more, because I'm basically going to tell him and the American people know he's not worth my time. He's not a challenge. I tell you what, only way I would do ABC, Mag General, if they do it like CNN did, no audience and a mute and timer. If they do that again, and if he really gonna do that debate, that's how I would set it up. I don't want no note cards with for Biden, none of that shit. I didn't have note cards. He don't need no note cards. He need to sit there and answer the questions like a real candidate. That's what I would do. And if he's not willing to do that, then I would say, don't worry about the debate, Biden. I'm good. I done proved my side. So yeah, right now, like I said, it's a wrap. Oh boy, the Dems are cooked. They don't have nobody right now that's gonna kick. Man, somebody will be dumb as hell. Any of those people they naming, these people gonna try to run for 2028 presidency. You think they're gonna be dumb enough? They would be dumb enough to go try to jump in this presidency now and get an L. No, they would not. I wouldn't do it if I was a Dem and I was trying to run for president. I'd be like, hell nah, I'm waiting in 2028. I already know that we ain't gonna win. This dude is light years ahead of us. And don't forget, we don't know who Trump VP is. Whoever Trump picks as a VP, and if that VP really flourishes under Trump reigns for the next 4 years, man, shit, it's a wrap again for the Dems. So they damned up. They're fucked at this point. They don't have no superstar. The last superstar they had was Obama, but Obama is no more. So now they got to find another unicorn. Good luck with that, because the only way they're gonna find another unicorn and run with that, the Democratic Party would have to be a centrist party. They would have to sit down and say, I'm willing to be a centrist. I am willing to accept someone who is going to be middle of the road on all policies. That person's not going to be overly Democrat. They're not going to be overly conservative. They're down the road. And ain't no damn way the Democratic Party in the state it's in right now with all them progressives going to accept a middle of the road type of person. They're not going to do it. So they're fucked. This is what it is. Because they thinking that capitalism is not important. You know, I hear some of these fools. I seen one today, and I should have showed that to y'all and got the link. This woman tried to say that capitalism was was unimportant. That people basically basically the inventions of technology and all the stuff we got right now that's helping us, that these people were motivated, and they were motivated by their minds. Okay, well, that's great and all, but what do they have to create these great products for your crazy ass to use? You guessed it, capital. What is capital? Money, you jackass. Capitalism is what makes America great. It what runs shit. This is what it is. Now let me play this other clip. Let me go fast forward to the Joy Reid clip right quick. All right, fair use, y'all.
Y'all just tell me who the nominee is going to be. Let me know when you guys are finished fighting amongst yourselves who I got to vote for in November to keep Hitler out the White House. That's all I want to know. Who I got to vote for to keep Hitler out the White House. Y'all do your thing. Play in traffic all you want in front of these Republicans, acting a fool in front of these people instead of privately declaring your stuff. But don't text me no more, because I'm not taking no more of these texts.
Now listen to this individual. I really do believe that these people don't.
Now, I'm going to stop right there. Now, again, it's my boy Greg, Black Conservative Perspective. I love his content. I love how he breaks things down. Shout out to my dog. Again, this just goes to show you how easy the Democratic Party likes to gaslight minorities. She's still screaming, oh, y'all can fight among yourself, but you let me know when what y'all gonna do, because I'm not gonna who y'all gonna go with to keep Hitler from getting in the White House. First of all, Trump has never been racist to anyone. He has done everything he can for the black community. He's the only candidate that will sit down and have an actual plan to help the black community. Now, let's talk about Project 25. Hold on, this gets good. Now, this is coming from a white woman upset about Project 25. Again, my boy Greg killing it. Like I said, I'm really trying to break some of this stuff down, and y'all really need to hear this shit.
Every time I post a video criticizing capitalism, inevitably
bootlicking pro-capitalist comes into my comments to remind me that, well, if it weren't for capitalism, you wouldn't have that phone that you're using to post these videos criticizing capitalism. And it's like, hey, my guy, I get why you think this way. I actually understand how you came to this conclusion in your line of thinking. But the flaw in your thought process is that you are crediting an economic system for the reason why we have all of these technological and medical advances, the reason why we have all the luxuries we enjoy, the reason for our improved quality of life, when in actuality, capitalism is not the reason we have these things. The reason we have these things is because of people. People are the ones who extracted the resources and then had the innovative ideas to turn those resources into all of the things that we love and use today. People did that. And why did they do this? Well, it was because they were motivated to. So what motivated them? They were motivated by something. If you were a capitalist, you were motivated by profits, the profit motive. If you were the working class, you were motivated by an income. You needed an income to be able to afford the basic necessities in order to survive. So everyone in this equation was motivated by money. And that is the criticism that we have about capitalism, is that when you are motivated only by money, you are not improving the lives of people simply to improve their lives and make them better. You are improving it because you want profit.
False. False, right there. That's that stupid shit we talking about. She talking about the resources and all this shit. What is money? Money is a resource. We need money to survive. It's just point blank. This is what it is. It's a resource. Just like back in the day, trading for goods was a resource. If you had a surplus of corn and someone needed a freaking and you needed some oats, everybody trade back and forth. The barter system. Capitalism is what rules the world, honey. No one's gonna do anything for free. See, that's the problem with the Democratic Party. They feel like in their mind that people supposed to do shit for free. You want someone to improve your life or the quality of life for anyone, even doctors. You think doctors is running around here doing the quality of life for free? No, they didn't went to school for damn near 12 and 15 years to improve the quality of someone's life for free. They did it for what? To make money through insurance, through all the stuff they can, so they can use that resource to continue to have themselves a good quality of life. It's a chain, like a food chain. It is what it is, lady. You sound dumb right now. But since you want to be so talking about economics and you so damn smart, what would happen if someone never came up with that cell phone that we can use to be in the palm of my hand like a computer? All right, I see you, Mega General, bro. Tell Mana Jamal, man, to holler at your boy, man. I've been trying to get him on the show, man. Talk to him. Tell him, man. What would you do then? What would you do if these same people that you're rooting for, that you want to do something for you for free because you can't stand capitalism, wasn't motivated to do all the things that make our lives easier? You'll be shit out of luck right now. So yes, this right here is so sad. Now, she even goes further to talk about how she does not respect Project 2025. Let's talk about Project 2025 a little bit right quick. This is the next one. I think this is the same broad.
The 2024 election is pretty clear. They want us married to men and having their children, and that is the only thing they want for us. They don't want us to be single mothers. They don't want us to be in same-sex relationships, and they definitely do not want us to be childless.
Okay, now this is how stupid this broad. Oh, let me go play the rest of that because I think she's gonna say something stupid else.
Now again, I'm not
okay. All right. That's Project 2025. Project 2025 says they want to preserve the nuclear family. They want to promote it again. What is the nuclear family? Mom, dad, kids. Why does she got a problem with that? Because feminists don't like that traditional setup because they can't do what the fuck they want to do. See, feminists do not respect the constitution of relationships, of loyalty. That's why they have the hardest time being in committed relationships. That's why they can't stand alpha men. Because see, alpha men figure them out. And when they try to get all feminist and all aggressive with them, acting like a guy, these alpha males like myself put them in their place and let them know, fuck your feelings. You are never going to be a part of our lives as a wife or a not even a girlfriend, really. You're going to be something that we're going to knock off and keep it rolling. And that's what happens to them. And then they go and have a bunch of cats around them and finally wind up getting a dog after the cats done got on their nerves and they die alone. That's just what happens. Real talk. That's why they cannot stand the fact that traditional women, that's why a lot of these trad wives have had some of the hardest time on social media lately on a lot of these platforms and get bullied because these women cannot stand them because they say, oh, you're not letting women be independent. You showing women they're supposed to rely on only men only. Bullshit. They're not doing that. They're just trying to show people that you can have a good life. You can have a husband. You know, you can raise kids. You know, you can be productive and do the things you want to do after while raising your children. Your children can better you. They can be an inspiration. But a lot of them don't want that. Like I said, a lot of them want the same old, same old. And y'all know what it is. They want to be single mamas, which is stupid as shit. Never heard of a woman until this generation here. They love being single moms. Or they want to be in relationships where they're dealing with the same sex and they did that because they couldn't handle being in a relationship with a man because they said they got their heart broken so many times. And then they find out that these same sex situations are way worse than being in a hetero situation. Do you know a lot of times, a lot of these same sex relationships, especially in women, which is shocking to me, are very domestic. A lot of domestic violence goes on. A lot of it goes on. They don't talk about that shit. Because when you bring that up, the first thing they tell you is you're gaslighting the situation. No, I'm not. I'm bringing attention to what y'all got going on. And shout out to Project 2025 because let me tell you why they're also promoting this. They're promoting the nuclear family because Project 2025 wants to get America to stop relying on the government as being their father. This has always been Trump's goal. He wants Americans that are able and mentally fit to get together and work out their marriages or get married to someone that you know you can work it out with and move forward and do great things. back in the day. Back in the day, grandma and granddaddy stayed together for years. And yes, granddaddy may have been a Rolling Stone, or it could have been that granddaddy was a Rolling Stone and grandma decided to get back at his ass and she rolled a little bit. But at the end of the day, they hashed it out and they knew they had children and they knew that they had a bond that they wanted to keep intact. You don't find that today. These young folks will leave each other for some of the stupidest shit. Oh my God, his net worth dropped $100 grand. I don't want him no more. He's now a millionaire. He's no longer a billionaire. I mean, just stupid stuff that makes no sense. I don't like how he snored. Oh, but you was like how he was snoring whenever he first got with you, spoiling your ass. I mean, it's just stupid shit, bro. Like this generation here, they'll find any, especially these modern women, they will find any excuse to leave a man, especially if they feel like he's an alpha male, and he's gonna do what the hell he wants to do within reason. They just quick to leave that ass. And like I said, that's why they having the hardest of time. So shout out to Project 2025. And also Project 2025 is also embracing religion more. And they hate that shit because a lot of these feminists try to teach these kids that religion is a crock of shit, when in reality that's a lie. Religion keeps you stable. But that's just some of the examples I wanted to show you guys tonight of what's going on. So as I wrap this podcast up and everything up for the night, guys, the moral of the story is that what you do in the dark comes out into the light. The Democratic Party has been doing shady shit for years. They took the black man vote, especially, who was supposed to be the leader of the household, for granted. Now we're in 2024, and people want traditions back. Ever since this trad wife thing has took off, and I guess that's probably from women who actually listened to the conservative talking points of having a good relationship, a good marriage, and a good family. People want that old school stuff back now. You know what they, like my man Black Conservative Perspective says, the pendulum always swing the other way. Well, people done got enough of that wild shit. The young people coming in now, they want that good, decent, stable, loving, supporting family. And they know the only way they can do it is they got to do it within a traditional way. But these Democrats don't want you to be traditional. They want you to be fucked up, insane, and just as crazy as they is. And because of this, that's why people waking up. Now, the black women on their side, the black liberal women, will they ever wake up? I don't think so. And let me tell you why. It's because they have been so brainwashed and conditioned that the government is the best father they ever had, that they cannot let go because they too scared to be out on their own, because they know the first time they be out on their own and they fall, they got to get the hell back up. And that's the worst thing for someone that's been dependent on someone else, is trying to figure out a way to get back up. And a lot of times they just lay there and perish. But that's my final thought. Please tune in to me on all my platforms. You guys should have it on my YouTube, Joel Davis Media Network, on my Rumble Tonight, J News and Views. Also got a Joel Davis Media Network Live. Follow me on Twitter, Joel Davis Media Network. Also follow me on the Instagram, Joel_Davis_Media_Network. Share everything. I appreciate you guys. I will try to do a stream tomorrow night on some crime of what's going on. This show will probably be up sometime tomorrow. I just got to sit down and edit everything. But until then, I love you guys. Take care of yourself and your family. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.